Hey Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is Sierra and I'm back with another video. This video is going to be a reading regarding the energy around your love life at the time of you viewing the video or listening to the video. So, around the time that you're watching or listening, this message should resonate with you if it's for you. If it doesn't resonate, it just may not be for you, and that's perfectly fine. You can feel free to check out the readings for your other signs, and maybe one of those readings will resonate better. I know a lot of the times my moon sign will resonate if my sun sign doesn't. So you can check out the readings for your sun sign, moon sign, rising, and since this is about love, you can check out the reading for your Venus sign as well. Alright, so I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and get started. I have an incense and Palo Santo going knowing I have allergies, and it's just not a good idea. Okay, so I was trying not to cough a second ago. So we are starting off with the Strength card. Okay, so that's not bad when we're talking about love. Starting off with the Strength. We also have the Justice card. We have the Six of Wands, also a good card to get. The Six of Pentacles, the Hanged Man in reverse, and the Page of Wands. So what I am showing so far is that you are going to be victorious when it comes to love. You might want to start giving thanks now. Because it looks like things are going to be going well, and because the Hangman is upside down, that's letting me know that you may have been stagnant when it comes to your love life, or somebody may have been wanting to reach out to you and express their feelings toward you, and they may not have been brave enough to do it. They didn't know if they wanted to do it or not say anything. So they are actually going to be reaching out to you, especially with this Page of Wands card. So for some of you, you are going to be getting communication from somebody confirming that they do have feelings for you. You might already know this, but they will be confirming it to you, or you may not have known at all and they will be letting you know. For others of you, this Hangman represents just your love life being stagnant, but it's in reverse. So I'm showing that things are going to turn around and start moving forward. Now we don't have the Eight of Wands here, so it might not be rapid movement, but it's definitely going to turn around. With the Strength card, we do have the infinity symbol that is pretty, stands out. A lot of these decks have the same symbolism as each other, especially if they are based on Rider-Waite, but you can see certain aspects of different cards better in one deck over the other. So for this one, the infinity sign stands out really strong. So whatever connection you're going to be making, it is going to be one that lasts for a while. With the Justice and the Six of Pentacles, we have the two scales. So this represents balance. It also represents reciprocation. Okay. Also, with the Six of Pentacles, it represents not being afraid to give. Okay. Six of Pentacles is kind of the card, I like to say it's like the card of give and take, or reciprocity, or someone helping you, or a charity, something like that. So not being afraid to give, not being afraid that you will be depleted if you give yourself to someone. Not your whole self or your complete self, but not being afraid to be affectionate, show love, give love. You know that you can give love because you will be receiving love back. Okay, so for some of you, don't be afraid when this person comes around to actually give love to this person, because you will be receiving it back. What you may want to do is make sure your discernment is on point. A lot of the times we don't want to give ourselves because we don't trust ourselves to make the right decision because we feel like we've picked wrong in the past. So that's why you would want to work on your discernment, so that way you can recognize who's for you, who's against you, who your ideal partner is, essentially. We also have surrender to the divine, a time to give rather than take, hold your vision, a fiery climax approaches, in cornucopia. Okay, so this, a time to give rather than take, that's always kind of like a tricky card to get because it's like, what? What do you mean? Like, I want to receive love too, right? So I feel like this is relating to affection, even though I was about to say, even though we don't have a lot of cups here, but you know what? I feel like that proves my point even more. We don't have a whole lot of cups here. Cups represent emotion, affection. Now, the wands can represent passion, but I see the cups as more of affection. So we don't have any cups here. Don't be afraid to give affection. Don't be afraid to show the softer side of you. And make sure you are, I'm trying to figure out how to say this. Make sure that you are willing to communicate consistently. Be consistent with your communication. Be willing to give your time. Be willing to give your affection. For some of you, y'all might think you just have to give money or it's all about money. And it's kind of like two different groups here. So like some of you may feel like it's all about money. Some of you may feel like, I don't really want to invest a whole lot of money in a relationship, but I got all the time and affection and passion that one could need. So that's why these scales are here too. You need to have a balance of both, and then also you want to draw in somebody who has a good balance for what you need. So you know if you need more affection, or if you're the kind of person that I'm really more worried about the finances than the affection. You know what kind of person you are, and you know what you need. If you don't, then you need to start there before you really like focus too much on finding love, in my opinion. Of course, you can do what you want. Okay, again with this surrender to the divine, I'm seeing like, okay, it might not be rapid. It might not be happening very soon because again, we don't really have the 8 of Wands. We don't really have a lot of cards that speak to things moving quickly, but we do have a lot of cards that speak to things going well for you. So you want to take the time to give thanks now. You want to take the time to show gratitude now. You want to take this time to do that because you're confident that you are going to be victorious. Okay, with the 6 of Wands, you're confident that you're going to be victorious. You're confident that you're going to be receiving what you've been asking for when it comes to love. So you're showing gratitude and thanks now. You're thanking whoever you need to thank, whoever you believe in thanking, whether it be the universe, God, spirit, source, divine, ancestors. You're thanking them in advance, okay? Because you know you already have this coming. It says hold your vision. So again, it might not be happening right away, okay? It might not be happening tomorrow, but just be confident that it is going to be happening for you. We have a fiery climax approaches in cornucopia. Okay, so again, you are going to have everything that you need when it comes to love. You're going to have a nice balance of finances and emotions and affection when it comes to love. Now, because you're going to have pretty much everything that you want and need when it comes to this, that could be why it's not necessarily happening right away. It's not like a microwave situation. It's like a slow cooker situation to make sure all the seasonings like get in there. Okay. Y'all know stuff in the microwave, it's done fast. Fast food, it might be done fast, but it's not always fresh all the time. It doesn't always taste the best. But when you go and you sit down at a restaurant and they take the time to make the food properly, it tastes better. Okay, so we have financial constraints, blossoming abundance. That's interesting to have those two back to back. So if some of y'all have been worried about finances, even though this is a love reading, if some of y'all have been worried about finances, maybe this is why you were stagnant and why the hangman was probably upright. Now it's reversed, so you may not have felt like you were in a position to date if you didn't have your finances together or where you wanted them to be. So I'm showing that you're going to see an increase in your finances. And don't be afraid to invest financially in dating, okay? But be smart, you know. We have compromise and let go. So for some of you, like I was saying, there's going to be two different groups. And you should know which one applies to you. For some of you, the compromise and the need to let go is financial. Meaning you may not be the kind of person that feels like it's necessary to invest in taking someone out on a date so that you can get to know them. The person you may be wanting, their love language may be receiving gifts and giving gifts. That might not be yours, okay? So you might have to compromise when it comes to that. For others of you, it's emotions and affection. So you are not necessarily open with giving people love, affection, and emotions, like soft, gushy, like you don't have time for all of that. Or it's your time, you're not consistent with your communication and actually spending time with someone, like physically spending time with them. So you know which one applies to you. If it doesn't apply to you, it may apply to the person that you are thinking about or the person that you're dealing with. But I am showing that whenever you get into this successful relationship, there's going to be a balance of all of that. So if you're dealing with somebody or a relationship and that stuff isn't balanced, then that might not be the relationship that I'm seeing here. Just saying. We also have beauty and happiness. Okay, that's great. We have affection and determination. So again, that's what I was saying. Some of you stingy with the affection. Let's see. We also have soulmates. So y'all are getting good cards. Beauty and happiness, soulmates, the strength card, the 6 of wands. These are good cards. Cornucopia, abundance. So you guys are going to have abundance when it comes to love and financial as well, which is good. There's just some things that you need to work on and compromise on. We have keys on a ring. Some of you are going to have several options. Some of you, your soulmate or ideal partner, which I prefer that better, they're going to have multiple options. So if you take too much time to start compromise, actually look, there's scales in this compromise card. Okay, so scales in the compromise, the justice, and the 6 of pentacles. So there's a need of balance here. And if you're not willing to get that together, then the person that you're interested in, they have other options too. Like, you're not the only option, and they won't be the only option for you, but I'm just saying. We have coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment. I'm out of breath. I hope y'all can't tell. Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. So again, some of y'all, I hate to say this, but there is like loud music outside, so hopefully y'all don't hear that. But for some of y'all might be a little bit cheap. Or you're dealing with somebody that might be a little bit cheap when it comes to actually taking people out on a date, like courting people. So some of y'all might want to work on that. Some of y'all are dealing with somebody that has an issue with taking you out. They don't want to take you out, or they don't want to spend time with you. Okay, it's one of those. And we have love call. So again, with this Page of Wands, some of you, somebody's going to be reaching out to you to tell you that they have feelings for you. Okay, so that's what I got. It seems like there's a couple different groups of people here, so get in where you fit in. Okay, if none of this applied to you, again, please feel free to check out one of your other readings for your other signs. And if it did resonate, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. Also, please like, share, and subscribe if you feel called to do so. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. Bye.